My goodness, you do what? Now you're camera shy suddenly?
No,
my little ham boy is camera shy? Really? Oh my goodness! All right.
He's a ham boy.
He's a ham boy right there. There is ham boy. There's ham boy 1 and ham boy 2. All right. So.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. All right. So what's the concept? What's the basic concept?
Length times.
Yes.
Width.
Length times width. That's the basic concept. Rectangle. Okay. So the basic concept is we form rectangles. Why? Why do we make rectangles?
Because they're easier to count.
Because they're easier to count. There you go.
Then triangles,
or hexagons, or any of those, especially circles. Circles are hard to count. So what do we have to do? So what do I do to that hexagon to be able to count it?
To do a hexagon.
The hexagon that I have right there.
All of the 6 triangles.
Right.
Put them in half.
Yes.
Then you'll have 6 triangles in half. Oh my god. How do I say that again?
I don't know.
6 triangles in half.
You're explaining to me.
That's just what I'm gonna say.
6 triangles in half. Why would I cut a triangle in half?
Cut the hexagon
Go over there.
in half.
Wait. No. Go over there and grab me 2 blocks.
Which ones?
Any 2 of the same blocks. The triangle blocks.
Okay.
The wood blocks, not the.
Oh, the wood ones.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, there you go, and one more like that. There you go. Perfect. All right. Now, first, make it into a triangle. Well, before you do that, go the other way. Okay, so he's got that. Exactly. Oh, come on, make a triangle. Yeah. There you go. All right. So there's my triangle, and this should be kind of like an equal. Hold that. I'm holding the camera, man. I can't do all this. All right. So I have a triangle right there, right? Okay. So why do I cut the triangle in half?
So that you can make a rectangle.
Okay. So do it. That's not a rectangle. See, there you go. Manipulatives. All right.
What?
There you go. Have you got a rectangle now?
That's a weird.
All right. Keep going.
What just happened to my rectangle?
All right, that's good. Oh, look, there's a nice triangle. There's a super cool triangle. Very skinny, long triangle. And now you got to turn it into.
Finally.
That's certainly not. That's certainly not a rectangle.
For me, I was just looking at it like that. And like,
all right, keep going.
Okay. But they can also help.
You don't need any help. You just did it a second ago, and now you can't figure it out. This is great. We're gonna look back on these and laugh one day. Keep going.
I'm going to rack up.
All right. Oh, don't laugh because you have the same thing. Let's see you do it then. Here, smarty pants.
Yeah.
Bust it here. Put it right here and bust it up. Put it here. Put it here. Okay. So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this into a rectangle. Ah, there it is. Oh, there's much. Oh my goodness. I know. I didn't get the expression. He was upset. All right. Try it again. Watch me. Turn it into a rectangle. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Keep going. We're back. We gotta flip it around. Do something. Keep going. Don't give up. Okay, you're back to where you were. Keep going.
Amazing.
Keep going. Okay, got that. Back to that rectangle. Still got half the base times right. What do you got to do? Watch your brother. Instead of running away, watch what your brother does. Watch. Okay, there it is. Then what? There you go.
You did that.
Yes. So you what?
You went like that. You went like that. You went like that, and then you did that.
All right, there it is.
The look on Julia's face.
All right, yes, that was priceless. All right, good job. Look at him. You're even blushing a little bit. That's pretty funny. Get over here. That's fine. How old are you? How old are you?
7.
You're 7. You're not 7.
8.
You're 8. Is it right? Okay.
Not even close.
Now, then that's not uncommon. There's nothing strange about that. I've seen kids fool with it, right? And you used to do the same thing until you started figuring out what to do. Okay, grab the other 2 blocks and I'll show you an easy one. That's why you want to start. What? You're hiding behind the table now because you're embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed. You weren't.
It's on
there's
video.
Nothing wrong. So what? There's nothing wrong. You're just getting more.
What did
triangle.
They're triangles, they're squares.
We're gonna turn the triangle. There you go. All right, try that one. This one is easy. See, this
This
is
one's easy.
easier degree of difficulty, right? Okay, start off with the triangle.
Triangle. Fine. Do that.
Right. Okay, so now we got a
We
triangle.
have that perfect shape.
Yep. Now, bam. Can't lose, right? But see, you can't do that with this shape over here. You can't just turn them over. You gotta
Oh, you
flip
got it.
one the other
Flip.
way.
Then you got to dip.
Nope, that's what you kept doing, right? Oh, but then you just did that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's get back up here. We're trying to figure out. Okay, so right, playing with blocks. I can't stress how important it is. All right, so get up here and explain to me what next. Okay, so we turn. So if I want to find the area of that thing,
Which one? This.
the hexagon, the green thing, the only thing that's green. There you go. If I want to find the area of that thing, what do I have to do? I have to take those 6 triangles and do what?
Take all of them, put them in half.
And then what? Turn them into what?
Turn them into
Why-
two squares.
Yeah, well,
Rectangle.
rectangle.
Can I
Why
do
are
that
we
here?
turning them into... No, we can't do that there because, well, technically we can, but we'd have to use our imagination. We can't, because I can't cut one of these guys up, right?
Just take
But,
that.
wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait, yeah, you're right, but you're going to drop pieces everywhere, I can tell, because it's Play-Doh, look, see? Little boy.
That's all.
Alright.
Let's-
I believe we're going to have to take a short pause while we collect pieces.
I love this video.
This is going to be one of the best videos we've ever made, ever.
How do you?
Okay, we have composed
We're back.
ourselves. We're back. We have collected all the pieces off the floor. And he's trying to, alright, so what are you doing now? You're trying to, okay,
We
good.
took the other
You cut it in
triangle.
half, basically, right?
Pretend
Good. One more.
that's a perfect little thing, please.
Okay, well, we can make it better. But yeah, okay, no, that looks good. I like it. Yeah, beautiful.
Pretend you take that,
Okay,
cut
yes.
it in half, put it there,
Could
and
you
then
draw a picture of such a thing? Yes, do it. Try and just copy that picture. Triangles. Small right there. Just try it. Just do what you can. What are you doing?
what that looks like to me.
Oh, I see. You're drawing the whole thing. Okay, okay. I like it.
But then I
Okay, so wait. I'm gonna help you just a little bit if you're gonna do that.
Hey.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Oh, look at him upset. You destroyed my artwork, man. And then like this. See that? And then like that. See that? And then what I'm gonna do is cut that piece off, and this should be more, and put it right there, right? So if I cut it like that, if I cut that piece off and put it right there, then I'd have a triangle. Or excuse me, then I have a rectangle.
rectangle, not triangle. You
Right.
just put a triangle over
Okay, so then what I did, what's this distance over here? This would be half
the base.
of the perimeter
Perimeter times
Right.
D.
times,
The
what would this be? What's that called in a
Radius.
rectangle?
No.
Oh, you're getting ahead of the game. What's it called on a triangle? Over here, what's it called?
height.
Yes. How tall are you?
Height.
Height.
Oh,
What's this called
that
right
was
here?
the exact
What's this called?
height.
That's the height. What's this called?
Base.
Base. Do you see I took half the base times the height, and I get a,
Rectangle.
and look, I can do it again. Stop it. I can do it again. What do I have?
Right there you have a triangle. But I
Okay,
don't know what's
what's
wrong.
this right here?
The base.
What's this?
The height.
Turn into a, this one's gonna be a square, which is a type of rectangle. All right, good. Wait, I can do it again. Look at this long skinny thing. Is that still a triangle? Answer the question, son.
Yes.
What's
Look
this
at
part?
this.
Stop.
This.
What's this
This.
part called right here?
Or base.
What's this?
Height.
Now the height's still skinny. Can I still turn that one into a rectangle? Sure, it's the same block, right? And it's still, isn't this still now half the base when I did it that way?
Times the height.
Times the height. This times the height. Okay.
Or the easy.
So now what I would do is I would have, how many of them would I have there if I was trying to add it up in that perimeter? How many of these triangles would I have?
6.
6. And then how many rectangles would I have? If I have 6 triangles,
3.
how many rectangles?
3.
Try again. If I took this guy, see, that's why. If I took that guy and I cut it and turned it into a rectangle, and I took that
6.
one, I'd still have 6, wouldn't I? There you go.
I'm not happy about that.
But you're right that
I failed.
you did not fail.
I don't like
More information. Don't worry about it.
it.
All right. Little boy. See?
More.
Right after school, and this is public school. This is how they treat you in public school. Can you be wrong? We're learning here. Right? What are you doing? You're getting more information. And if you have that kind of attitude, is learning any kind of fun at all? If you're worried about failing and people making fun of you and stuff like that? Have I ever made fun of you for getting more information? Really? When have I ever made fun of you for getting more information? Kim will look at the camera and try and keep a straight face.
3 seconds ago.
I did. We were laughing, but we weren't making fun of you because it was kind of humorous. We were dropping pieces and stuff. All right, so I turned 6 of these triangles into rectangles. So, but when I did that, you're right. You're correct because what you're doing, what you're thinking is that this was 3, right? So this was half of them. Can you see 1, 2, 3 bases there? Right?
That's weird. That's where I got it from.
You need some water or something? Have some water. What's the matter with you? Go get a glass of water. All right, so come over here and take a look. So what I've done here is I'd still have 3 half bases times the height, right? So 1/2, but what we call it on a hexagon, what do we call on a hexagon? When it goes around the edge? Or any other shape other than a circle. Any shape other than a circle, it's perimeter, right?
Perimeter.
What's it called when it's a circle? Can you remember?
Circumference.
Yes, we had
I always think of.
he did not remember that earlier, but you remember it now because we mentioned it. Okay.
Always
So now, what? You're better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. All
I'm
right.
not
So,
dry.
so now we have those guys, and what I was explaining here is that if I take these, see, and like I said, this is a great time to talk about a concept of limits. As I decrease this infinitely small, as this gets smaller and smaller, this side right here this side in here gets more and more and more. The side turns into the height. Or if I do that smaller and smaller, when I do it with a circle, that turns into what? It turns into, what's it called from the center to the outside?
Radius.
Good boy. What do I call it when it goes all the way across? From one side of the circle to the other through the center. What's that called? I can see it's a radius and another radius. What do we call it?
Diameter.
Starts with a D. Diameter. All right, got to get that language down. All right, so now what we've done here is I'm showing, look, if I had lots and lots of small pieces and I make them infinitely small, the bumps start to flatten out. This side starts to, and what do I wind up with? I wind up with this same thing, except with a circle. So I wind up with half the circumference times the radius. And that radius is the same thing as a height, right? Look over here.
Take that half triangle, put it there.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, do that again. Show, since you're... All right, so what you're saying is that that thing would be exactly half, right, if I put it in that space right there. Okay, pay attention over here. All right, so half the circumference times the radius. Oh, that doesn't sound familiar because everybody just memorizes that. So instead, what I'm saying, look, so how did I get this? Isn't circumference the same thing as pi d?
Mm-hmm.
Because why? Because we spent time with the circle and measuring how many times the diameter went around. You remember those? We did that?
Oh, yeah.
How many times have we done that?
Couple.
More than once. And we're going to have to do it again.
Again.
Yes.
And again.
Okay. Now, I have 1/2 the base time, or excuse me, 1/2 pi times the diameter times an r. Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm just going to say, well, how many diameters? How many radiuses in a diameter? 2. So 2 pi r times the r. And then you boys could do the math easily, couldn't you?
A times A is good.
Yes. And what's a half times 2?
Half times 2.
It is 1. And
What's a half times 2?
1.
A half of 2.
Oh, 1.
Gosh. All right. Now, see what happens when I shake the confidence? Then immediately even simple things become difficult. But I don't put the 1 there because we don't need the 1 there, do we? So we just get rid of it. So this whole thing is just 1. It didn't disappear. It means one of these. And there it is. That's the area. And area is always length times width.
Like I said in the beginning, length times width, pi r
And
squared.
we're going to do calculus. And you know what? Length times width. Right? We're going to take these crazy curves and turn it into length times width. Right? Add up all these rectangles. But for right now, right, we're not going to talk too much about limits and so forth. But the concept that as this decreases infinitely small, this thing right here starts to turn into a straight line. And it's this simple concept where I take this, cut it out. You're biting, the kid is biting my elbow. What are you doing?
Don't bite people's elbows.
All right. Can we get that in there? Stick that in there. And now, all right, little boy, get over here.
Pushing my joints.
You're becoming distracting.
He's pushing my.
Really? All right, we'll pause again while we get this thing together. That's the problem. You're just missing one piece now.
He was pushing my joints.
Okay, got it in there. Good. Okay, so there. Oh, except it's kind of sort of. Can we get it more? Can we get it nicer? Can you make it nicer?
What?
Without dropping all the pieces everywhere. Anyway, that's why it's hard. It's better to play flat on the board. We don't have presentation challenges like that. Okay, anyway, the idea is simple. The concept is simple, that we're just going to take that hexagon and cut it into two pieces. Right? Cut it in half. And in that, and in, there you go. And we can see, if we use our imagination, that if we did lots of sides, then I could draw pictures and so. All right, never mind. You know, just put those guys down there. Get rid of that. It's over. We're done. I've had it. And exactly. Get over there.
Watch your best video ever.